Today I'm drawing a duck on a pond. And it's a bit ironic, because I actually started this illustration over a month ago and only finished it now, while we're actually growing a real duck egg at home. Stay tuned and I'll tell you the whole story later in the video. A little bit about the drawing. It was inspired by one of the daily prompts from Mini Moo's community, the Quiet Artist Club. She has a weekly newsletter where she sends out daily prompts for the upcoming week, and honestly, the ideas are so cute. I only wish I had the time to illustrate all of them. At first, I wanted to draw a bigger scene with several ducks, but after thinking it through, I decided to keep it simple and just focused on one duck as the main character. I'm saving the more complex version for later, when I've had more practice illustrating animals like this. I've actually painted ducks and lots of other birds before in a more realistic style, especially for a card game I was commissioned to do a few years ago. But honestly, as someone who feels comfortable with realism, I sometimes find it tricky to stylize animals. My hand just naturally wants to add more details. It's my comfort zone. Now, before I get completely off topic, let's get back to the duck egg story. A couple of weeks ago, my boyfriend and I were walking our dog Lucy in the park. There's this huge park in our town with a bit of wildlife. Ducks, geese, swans, frogs and turtles, the whole crew. We noticed a group of Muscovy ducks near the lake, and of course Lucy, being a curious beagle, had to go see them up close. That's when my boyfriend noticed some broken eggs nearby, most likely eaten, and just behind the tree he found one egg that was still whole but clearly abandoned. So we brought it home and we've been keeping it warm with a heating pad ever since. Right now it's been about 10 days, and a few days in we could already see a tiny beating heart inside. It was less than a centimeter. Now the shape has definitely grown. We can see it while holding a phone light behind the egg. So fingers crossed, in about 2 weeks we might have a duckling. I wonder what Lucy and the cats will think. But don't worry, we'll keep it safe, and if it doesn't like our backyard, we'll try to find a nice countryside home. Also, fun fact, the one we're raising is a Muscovy duck, which is different from the one in this drawing. They're super quiet and they don't really quack. Back to the drawing. After the coloring, I added a few textured overlays and used clipping masks with textured brushes to give everything a soft, dreamy vibe. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Let me know in the comments what you think. And tell me, have you ever had pets other than cats or dogs? How was it? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this little story time and illustration process. See you next time, stay cozy and keep creating.